Good morning, Year 4. I hope you're all well. It was a bit chilly this morning and hard to get out of bed. We just wanted to snuggle up and be warm and cosy. But we need to get up and we need to get on with our lessons, don't we? So, this is our maths lesson. You've been doing some fantastic division. I've seen it. You are all superstars. And today we are going to extend it a little bit further and we're going to do 3-digit numbers divided by a 1-digit number instead of just 2. So to start off, I've got 844 divided by 4. So first I'm going to draw the number. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 hundreds. We've got 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and 4 ones, and we're going to share them equally into 4 groups on our place value grid. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 because we are dividing by 4. So first let's share out the hundreds. So you don't have to have counters if you don't have them. Like you can see, I'm just drawing it on my paper. I've seen lots of you at home drawing it on your paper as well. So I've shared out my hundreds. So next I'm going to go to my tens. And we're back after a bit of a camera malfunction. Okay, where were we? We've shared out our hundreds. And now we're sharing out our tens. So that's my first 10. Next one. Until I've shared them all out. So I've shared my hundreds, I've shared my tens. Now to share my ones. Okay, I've shared them all out. I don't have any remainders because I can see they've shared equally. We have 2 hundreds. 1 10 and 1 1 in each row. So our answer is 211. So 844 divided by 4 is equal to 211. Let's have a look at our next question. We have 936 divided by 3. So first, you might get your tokens out, your bits of paper, your coins, your buttons, whatever you're using, or like me, you could just draw it. So I'm going to draw my hundreds first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hundreds. Then I'm going to draw 3 tens. And we've got 6 ones. So now I've drawn them out, I'm going to share them equally into 3 rows because we're dividing by 3. That's our divisor. So one group here, another group. So 1, 2, 3. So let's start with our hundreds. And you can see each time I share one, I cross it out so I make sure that I don't accidentally share it twice. So I've shared out all my hundreds. Let's share our tens. And our ones. Okay, so I've shared it equally with no remainders. I've got none left over and each row has exactly the same amount in it. We've got 3 hundreds in each row. We've got 1 10 in each row. And we've got 2 ones in each row. So 936 divided by 3 is equal to 312. Okay, let's have a look at another example. Here we have 655 divided by 5. So first let's draw it out, or get your counters, or make it however you need to help you with this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So now it's time for me to share it into 5 rows. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows. Let's start with our hundreds, because when we're dividing, we always start with the greatest amount, and in this, that's the hundreds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 100 left. I can't put it here because then I won't have shared equally into my 5 rows. One row would have 200s and the other would all have 100 in. So what I'm going to do with this 100 here, I'm going to exchange 100 for 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this 100 here, I've exchanged it for 10 tens. So now I can start sharing out my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're the 10 that I exchanged, and then I had the others left over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I had the 5 tens to start with, and then we exchanged one of the 100 into 10 tens. So now let's share the ones. Okay, so each row has an equal amount in. I've shared it equally. I've got none left over. I've got no remainders. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've got 100 in each row. We've got 3 tens in each row. And we've got 1 1 in each row. So 655 divided by 5 is equal to 131. Let's look at one more example before we have a go ourselves. Here we have 708 divided by 7. So let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hundredths. We've got no tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. We're dividing by 7, so we need 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now let's share it out. We've got 100 in each row. We didn't have any tens in this number, and we haven't exchanged 100 for tens, so there's nothing in this middle row here, in this middle column. So let's have a look at the ones. I've shared out 7 of my ones, but there's 1 left over. If I put it here, then it wouldn't be equal. There'd be 2 ones in this row and 1 1 in these rows here. And I can't exchange it because I don't have another column to exchange into. So hundreds we can exchange to tens, tens we can exchange to ones, but when I've just got a 1, well, that's one remainder, isn't it? So let's have a look at our answer. We've got 100 in each row, we've got 0 tens, and we've got 1 1, and here we've got remainder 1. So 708 divided by 7 is equal to 101, remainder 1. And instead of writing the whole word remainder, I've just put an R for remainder. Okay. We've looked at how you divide 3-digit numbers by 1-digit